असां खेॾण जा रहे हैं जी IPL KKR वर्सेस गुजरात टाइटन। पहली बारी कवर कर लगे हैं IPL का मैच। साड़ी टीम है गुजरात टाइटन, ओपोनेंट है KKR। काफ़ी टाइम बाद असां वीडियो अपलोड कर लगे हैं। वीडियो अगर चंगी लगे तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब ते कमेंट लाजमी करें। जितने बंदे तक सो शुभमन गिल पागल होया दौड़ना पिया इधर उधर।
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 between Gujarat and Kolkata. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier,
बैटिंग पिच है तकड़े हम टॉस को जितना अगर टॉस हम जीती गए सा तो फिर पहले बैटिंग कर सा। टॉस आ रही है सा बैटिंग ही कर सा।
well, the captain must think there's a little bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. Personally, I'd have been getting the pads on rather than fielding.
ग्राउंड तो सोना बनया।
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
A streaky opening to the innings. Big edge and a good call to get some runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
चलो जी पहली बॉल पर शुभमन गिल एज लगा और फर्स्ट स्लिप पिच कैच हो गया।
Dives and takes a very good catch.
टेक्निक इन्होंने काम आएगी है।
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Butler, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Really good shot there.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
That's the over. Gujarat are 5 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
थोड़ा जा slow start ना।
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No
difficulty असां जेडी है वो custom difficulty रखी हुई है।
No more short balls this over.
जो कि realism है।
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
लेट हो गया फिर शॉट पर.
Misses everything.
फिलहाल कोई बॉल
Just
नहीं
need to settle down. The timing's off.
इतनी पेस भी नहीं पर बॉल की सही तक ही नहीं खेलना.
These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Middle that one, great timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Josh Butler ने बैट तो दो और 10 रन ठीक है. विकेट उठी हुई है ना.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
बाउंस चेक करने हो कितना लंबा पे स्पिन रही. बॉल कुथे टट्ठा था कुथे ला गया वो तक. ओहो
Beaten on the drive.
Late.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
सही सुदर्शन चौका मारी उड़ेरा.
Edged.
चलो जी.
Loud appeal.
2 विकेट वरुण चक्रवर्ती.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Again,
2
extra
down,
bounce
the
lamba
long walk
was.
back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Phillips will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Good return back from the deep. No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Misjudged that, takes a hit on the body.
Just threw the shot too early.
Gujarat weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over.
Ball again, extra bounce होया. ये wide line ही तक ही सकने तो 6th ball. अजय तक ठीक जा रही है गुजरात टाइटन.
Nice one. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nice timing,
Shot.
good batting, won't get to the boundary.
और time नहीं होया, middle होया पर time नहीं होया.
A couple on offer
2
here.
run lobs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Picks the gap
Shot.
perfectly.
Had all the time in the
Chauka.
world to get in position to play that ball.
Cut किता
Timed it
और
nicely
क्या पे
for 4
चौका.
runs.
Ball front foot तलाशी पर.
Do they go full? Do they go short?
Six piece.
A lot to ponder after the boundary. Thick
Edge
edge.
और फिर चौका.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
इसना bowler action
Boundaries are
slow
flowing.
पर
They need to
pace ठीक
find
है.
a dot ball or two to slow
Ball
things
तेज
down
है.
again.
Good bouncer है.
Seems slightly odd not
Another-
just to take the single that was on offer there.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती की बारी फिर आई है जी पता लगना टेनिस बॉल कराने पे इतना हौसला बड़ा हुआ है
A wonderful
आर्मर ही मारने पे सारा टॉप स्पिन बॉल पे ही है कुछ जाना है
full delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
इस बारी ऑफ स्पिनर कितना पर बॉल इतना
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
जेड़ा बॉल टॉप स्पिन करने नो ज़्यादा उसकी बाउंस लगना ये भी ऑफ स्पिनर सी ये लगी ये शॉट इस तो पहला बॉल है जड़ा किता ने ये टॉप स्पिन किता ने ये बॉल पे ही गया तक को कितना उछला हुआ shot.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
चलो जी ऐसे कि
well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Now Ryan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Single तलब जैसी ना
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Right there. Yep. Oh, misfield है, fumble. 2 रन था अच्छा जाएगा. बिल्कुल ये 2 रन मिल्सन.
Strong appeal.
जोर पर मारने गया तो आउट ही है सही सामने बॉल सी लेग साइड मारने चक्कर ऐसा
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
That's Shot's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
ये कैच किस रहा होया?
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New bat.
ऊपर लगा बैटर है.
Comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Roy, the spinner, coming into the attack. Dismisses that for four. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Pace mix up करना भी है, which slow करना, which तेज करना.
Massive edge.
Edge.
Yes.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Roy doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Great shot. There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Nicked it. Huge appeal. Out. Good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
A little late on that. No run scored. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Huge edge. Brilliant buff. Having got the edge the previous ball, They now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. Narayan from the south end.
Sunil Narayan छाया जी 3 विकेटां किन्नियां हुण चेक करो बॉल कुत्थै आया
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
इत्थे तो टोटल तकरीबन 120 होना चाहिए ना जिस हिसाब नाल बॉलिंग होनी है अभी
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Finds the edge.
फिर edge और फिर I think चौका नहीं होला Field is very poor in see
Good throw from the deep, on target.
और 2 रन
Narayan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
6 runs added there. Gujarat are 62 for 5. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Beaten by sheer pace. Had that been on target, that could very well have been the wicket.
Yep. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Now then, was there a feint edge? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Well placed, should get a single.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 69 for 6. Immaculate timing there.
Shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Great shot, great timing.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
छक्का सी है ये, चौका हो भी गया यार, लेट हो गया.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Brilliant shot, that.
Shot, yaar. Siraj भी
Well, that
चौके
one's
मारी
for the
गई.
textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the
क्या
end.
shot है. वाह.
Don't need to do it.
Shot of the match. सरपंच नहीं, इसकी क्या आनन? एसपी डीएसपी सिराज साहब. शॉट है.
Anything special. Line and length is the key.
ये जी बैट्समैन ने शॉट मारी है, जेडी मारी है.
Not quite sure what they were trying there. Got the line completely wrong, and the wide's been called.
Off the edge. Could be four.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The end of a tidy over.
दो
Batting
बाला
doesn't
पर
seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Beaten on the drive.
वाइट होनी
That's
चाहिए नहीं है.
wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
इसकी डीएसपी सिराज कुर्सी. ओए देसी गोनीस. ग्राउंड सोना बनाया जी.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
बिल्कुल जी, दो लफ्ज़.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
सारा रन मुझे क्या चौकिया नहीं है, पीछे एजा नहीं.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Good shot. Found the gap.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Not taken. A boundary, but
Kismet.
not a convincing one.
साथ देनी है अभी. मारे कुदर है क्या
A good
कुदर है.
contest here at the moment. 4 off the last
तकरीबन
ball.
भी
and
25
It'll
score
be
तो
interesting to
25
see
है.
how the bowler can respond.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Shot.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
What a beauty. It's the in-swinging Yorker, the bat can't stop it, and the stumps are gone.
Ball अच्छा से.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing.
कटर करी उड़े ना.
All round.
Khan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Going with spin now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Drives and misses everything.
Roy with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Short.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Outside leg.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Going out. Review
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Edged.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Kolkata found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Good shot. A beauty.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. They'll get at least one. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. There's trouble here.
143 करा दा fighting score उसी.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Just threw the shot too early.
एक चौका और लगी जाना इसने एवरेज. इतनी पेस है
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
क्या बाहर आके मैं चौके मारा.
They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just to...
ये तो आउट सी
early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Picks the gap perfectly.
क्या चौका यार ओह looking in the
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yes. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yeah.
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
So, spinner है ना एक.
Shot! Brilliant shot off the front foot to start the innings.
Judged the length absolutely beautifully. Footwork was immaculate, but it was the hands that got that to the fence.
Can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Thick edge!
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
क्या बॉल है यार चेक करो उनको तक क्या बॉल ये पिच
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could.
क्या है भाई पीछे ऐट अठा बॉल तो गया कुछ
Get going.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their first ball. Oh my, that's racing away.
Run out ही Oh, दूसरा आउट जी क्या थ्रो की थी ये
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. There'll be one run here for them. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Straight to the fielder.
Rabada is looking good. Found some... Rhythm really challenging the batter now.
Yeah. Yes, bowler!
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A few moves made in the field. A little late on that, no run scored.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes!
Yeah.
Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yes!
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Wait on! Yeah!
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler's in.
A couple on offer here.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes!
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Green shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
ਇੱਕ ਵਿਕਟ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਢਹਿ ਪਿਆ ਨਾ
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
ਓਏ
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
5 runs added there. Kolkata are 35 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
catch good catch
Did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room so close to the boundary.
jeez cutter ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ leg cutter
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Too good.
ਓਏ
Not
ਯਾਰ
sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Short
Kiੱਥੇ ਲੱਗੀ
and
ਇਹ
crunched
ਬਾਜੀ
away.
ਤੋਂ?
Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Smashed it straight to the fielder. Probably hit it too well in the end.
इसकी पेस नहीं देनी पेस मारे कट करियो ना
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
ਆੜੇਰਾ
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Powell gets off the mark. The captain making some adjustments to the field. Here.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
ओई यार फिर रन आउट में से हो गया
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
End of the over. Kolkata are 50 for 3. Holder from the south end.
Wait there. Yes. Wait on. Yeah.
ठीक है बड़ी किन बॉल है
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yes.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
6 runs added in the over. Kolkata are 56 for 3.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes,
Gone
yeah,
right through the defences.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Washington Sundar. Jadi ball टूरी खेलना चाहिए.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Too much width, and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Down the wicket, misses.
You can't skip down the pitch like that and expect to survive for long. They're just quick enough to get back for the stumping chance.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Run out na chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Back go the stumps.
Yes,
Missed the straight ball.
Cutter, it's a sub-cutter Chelsea.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. confident appeal. Could it be?
बहुत ज़्यादा इस बीच रनिंग करना जाना रही विकेट मिसिंग ऐसी वो ऊपर लगा हुआ
They'll get at least one.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Going with pace now. Phillips coming into the attack from the north end. There'll be runs here. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Singh has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Edge, what a ball!
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Seven runs added in that over. Kolkata are 85 for 5. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Just threw the shot too early.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the